Yo, what is up everybody? Quacky here. And on this video, I'm mainly going to be talking about the new hybrid firmware jailbreak that was just recently released for 4.84 official firmware, which as of right now is the current PS3 firmware that is up to date. So basically this hybrid firmware is going to actually jailbreak any PS3 model, whether it's slim, super slim, or fat, that's on 4.84 official firmware. And this is hybrid firmware 4.84.2. So this is technically the newest one out at the moment. So let's get this started. Before we get to the PS3, I'm actually going to show you guys what to do on the PC first. That way we don't have to keep bouncing back and forth. So this might look complicated. Don't let this get to your head. You're really only going to need 3 files. And these are just the step-by-step instructions I personally typed out. So I'm going to go over these one by one with you all the way to the last step. Let's try to make this, I'll try to make this as easy as possible. So let's get started. So as I typed in here, the first thing we're going to need is a USB. Step 1, have a USB formatted of FAT32, and make sure you have your laptop with all the files in the description below. So we're going to go ahead and download all the files that I mentioned in the description and extract them into your USB. So basically this is what's going to happen. These are the 3 files you're going to end up downloading right here. So first things first, we're going to go to the hybrid firmware right here. We're going to simply just rename this. Right there, go to rename. And we're basically just going to delete the text before the PS3 update. So just do that, delete, simple as that. Step 1 has been accomplished, very easy. If you do not do that, if you have the update like this in the other form, your PS3 will not detect the update, so make sure it's PS3 update. Do not put update, make sure it's update. Why? No idea. But yeah, that was one of the steps right there. So once we've renamed it, which is step, where the hell is it? Oh yeah, so that was step 6. So we've already renamed the file. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this file, go ahead and copy it, and go to your USB. And then once we're in the USB, you're gonna need to make a folder called, just call it PS3, okay? So it's gonna be a right click like that, and just press new, go over here, and just create folder. But I already have it, so I don't need to do it. So yeah, once you've done that, make a folder called PS3, and then in that folder, make another folder called update. So once again, we're gonna right click and choose folder. So once you do that, you're gonna have a folder right here called update. Now in this folder, paste the PS3 update that you just copied. As you can see, it's copying it to the folder right now. Give it a second here. Wow, didn't realize it was that big of an update. All right. So pretty much it's very important that it's in that format. It goes your USB to a PS3 folder to an update folder. Then from the update folder, it goes straight to the hybrid firmware, because otherwise your PS3 will not detect it if it's not PS3 and update. And do make sure you put it in all caps. I'm telling you this now. Make sure it's PS3 in all caps and update in all caps. If it's in lowercase, your PS3 will not detect it. So we got that file done with. So now we're gonna go back over here and we're gonna open up the PS3 tools file. And don't get these 2 files confused right here. I know they're the same thing, but choose the one that says 4.84, or just 484 actually. So we're gonna open that up, and this should pop up right here. New. And then we're gonna just go ahead and copy all these. I'm not seeing it. Why am I not seeing copy? Highlight all of them. Oh, I didn't even extract them, no wonder. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and extract these to my USB, if I could find it right here, Quacky. And as you can see, I just extracted them to my USB. Let me actually make sure they went there. So here's my USB. So yeah, we're back in my USB. This is the PS3 folder that should have the update, and then PS3 update.pub. So that's good, that's the update. And then these are the files that we just copy and pasted. So make sure those are all in there, because that's what's gonna allow you to actually do the exploit. So now that that's done, go ahead and close out of that one. We can close this window down, which was just the PS3 tools. And now we're gonna open MiniWeb, which I'm not seeing. Oh, here it was, okay. So yeah, this will also be in the file below. It's gonna be MiniWeb. This is basically going to allow us to connect as a host from the PC to our PS3. So go ahead and open the one that says MiniWeb. And you're gonna get something that pops up that looks like CMD prompt for Windows. It didn't pop up. Give it a second here to load. Oh, okay, run. Yeah, as you can see, my computer's trying to warn me it's a virus. And as you can see, I just ran it right in front of you, so you're completely safe. So we're gonna go ahead and allow access to this. So what you're gonna get here is a CMD prompt that basically, this is MiniWeb. And all you really need to worry about is that host number right there. Host 192.168.1.9 and then 8,000. So it might be different for you. Don't just copy the numbers that are in this video. Do the numbers that come up on your own screen. But from here on, we are actually done with this screen. But keep this window open right here, MiniWeb, because you're actually gonna need this open to connect from your PS3 to this. You need to have this valid IP open on this laptop. So let me just go back to the notes really quick to make sure I covered everything. Copy, open MiniWeb, move your PS3, open the internet, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so yeah, we're good from this point on. I'm gonna go ahead and stop this video and I'm gonna pick back up at the PS3. I'll see you guys there. All right, so we're back here at the PS3. So after you have all those files in the USB, as I mentioned before, go ahead and plug your USB into the right port of the PS3, which is the little USB slot farthest to the right. Make sure it's in that slot, otherwise it will not work. Also, if you go to System Update and via storage media, this is what we're going to be doing. And if it still doesn't find the file, it's likely your USB is not formatted to FAT32, or you didn't name the file right, or you did something wrong when I mentioned PS3 folder to an update folder. So go back in the video and correct that. But if you did it right, this is what's going to come up. You're going to come up with 4.84.2 hybrid firmware, hybrid and exploitable. So what you're going to do is press yes. But as you guys know, I'm already on a Ferox custom firmware, so I'm not going to do it. So I'm going to press no, but you guys are going to press yes. And what's going to happen is you're going to have like a couple install screens that may take about 5 to 10 minutes. Go ahead and do that. And what's going to happen is your PS3 is going to actually reboot up. So while you're installing the hybrid firmware, go ahead and pause the video so I don't talk way past where we left off. So after it's installed, pick back up. Your PS3 is going to boot up like a normal PS3 and come back right here. Nothing's going to look different. So basically, to make it officially jailbroken, now we're going to go to the internet browser. This is the final step. It's going to be really easy. So we're going to open up the internet browser. And this white page right here, it should come to a white page. If it doesn't, we're simply going to fix that. Just press triangle and go to Tools. Now we're going to go down to Home Page. Now right here, press Use Blank Page. That's all you got to do, okay? Press Blank Page, then go down to OK. Exit out of the browser. Now reopen it back up. Now for you guys, it should come up to a white page just like this. Now this is when the MiniWeb comes in that I mentioned earlier. Remember I showed you an IP address? After you open the MiniWeb, you're going to copy that IP address that came up. So right now, do not go to search, but go to File. And then go to Address Entry. And in this address entry, go ahead and delete this and put that host IP address that came up on your screen. Now, if you guys remember, I already typed mine in. So this was the host IP address that came up on my screen. I'm going to go ahead and enter that and start it. And then this is going to pop up. You're going to get a directory of things right here. Don't worry about any of that. You're going to only have to click on 2 things. So we're going to actually just click on hand installer right here. So go ahead and get your controller. Scroll on up to hand installer. Can't really tell if I'm on it. Maybe. Crap. There we go. So after you've clicked on it, it's going to load up to the hand installer page. As you can see, it's loading. Give it a minute here. All right, so the hand installer window finally came up. So this is what it's going to look like after you've pressed on the install. So this menu is going to come up. So again, I'm not going to actually press anything. I'm already running a jailbreak. So for you guys, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and just press initialize hand installer. And after pressing that, you're going to get like a blue percentage right here that's going to count down from about 0 to 100%. And after that's happened, which probably only takes about 10 seconds to be completely honest, you're going to press launch hand installation. And after you've pressed that, your PS3 is actually just going to reboot. So what I'm going to do, yeah, as you can see, that's on auto reboot. Make sure that's checked because it will auto reboot, which is what you need it to do. So I'm going to go ahead and exit out of this. I'm not asking you guys to do that. So after you've done that, after you've initialized the exploit and launched it, your PS3 is going to reboot, come right back here. And what you're going to notice instantly is you're going to notice this. You're going to notice package manager is now on your PS3, meaning your PS3 is jailbroken. So it worked. But before you start flipping out because you see package manager, there is one more step, the very most important step. I don't want you guys just to exit out of the video and think this worked. Go back to internet browser. And we're going to do the same thing again. So go back to file, address entry, enter your address, the host IP address one more time. Otherwise, if you don't do this last step, you're not going to be able to install any PKG files or do anything. You're just going to have like a modded PS3 that doesn't actually do anything. So after we clicked on the hand installer, now we're going to go to hand enabler. This is going to be a very simple one as well. So let's go ahead and click on that hand enabler. And you're going to see this. Your firmware requires 4.0 hybrid firmware to be installed containing exploitable modules. Go ahead and press OK. So right here, yours has already been initialized. You don't need to worry about this. This isn't going to be on yours. Just go ahead and press enable hand. See, the reason it tells me to do it is because I never did it. I'm not going to. All you have to do is press enable hand. You're going to get a message that says you did it. Great job. So after that, you're actually done. That was it. That was the whole jailbreak process. It was very easy to do. I think this video might have been under 10-15 minutes long. I haven't really been monitoring it. But yeah, you now have package manager. Your PS3 is now running 4.84 hybrid firmware. And yeah, you're actually able to do whatever you want now. You can open package manager, start installing package files. If this worked for you and you're like completely new to the modding scene, then comment some suggestions below. Like like I said, if you're brand new to this worked for you and you're freaking out, like, oh my god, it worked, finally this worked. Comment down below if you're confused about anything or you want me to make a video about like how to do a background or custom icons, I don't know, whatever. And I'll get back to you, or maybe someone else in my subscribers will help you out and comment back. So yeah, let me know if this video worked for you guys. Give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. If something didn't go right and you thumbed it down, please comment below why it didn't work, and maybe we can work it out. So yeah, guys, Quacky here. I hope this jailbreak tutorial worked for you guys. Enjoy your new hybrid firmware jailbroke PS3, and I'm out.